Hey, what's up everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today, we're continuing my 2021 year-end top 10s, and we look at my number 5 junior welterweight in the world right now at 140 pounds. And it's going to be former champion Viktor Postol, who actually stays in the same position he was in last year. In 2021, heading into 2021. You know, he ended up not fighting in 2020, but he was rolling into the year, coming off of a majority decision loss to Jose Ramirez for the unified title. It was a mandatory fight in August of 2020, and he went in there and gave, Ramirez hell in a close fight, and he lost a close decision in that one. But again, he fought his ass off. Nothing to hang his head about. He showed everybody that he still got what it takes at his age to bang with the best of them, but came up short. And again, in 2021, he struggled to find opposition. Now, I don't agree that he shouldn't have stayed active, but, he just didn't, and he just hasn't been fighting. I know he was rumored as an option for Devin Haney for December, so I don't know if he would have tried to make the lightweight limit at the 135, excuse me. But, he didn't get that fight. Jojo Diaz got that fight. And now, pushing forward, I mean, is he an option at 135 for Devin Haney, or is he going to push forward to do other things? Right now, the jury's out. But, Viktor Postol, let's look over his stats real quick. He's 37 now, and overall he's 31-3 with 12 knockouts. He's still the WBC's number 4 contender. I would like to see him come back and get into some kind of an eliminator to work his way back into the mix, but I don't know if anybody really wants to fight him. He's tall, he throws a lot of punches, and he can take a punch. In all honesty, this guy is the only guy that's been 12 rounds, a full 12 rounds with Terrence Crawford, in the last 5 years. Crawford beat him. He beat him convincingly, knocked him down a couple times, but Postol is a legitimate fighter, and he's tough. But I think somebody needs to go after him. Teofimo Lopez, guys like that, to build their resume. Sandor Martin, why not he fight him? Montana Love. I think guys like that are on the rise right now should give Postol an opportunity, because they're trying to build their names, and he's turning into a gatekeeper at his age. But I really believe that Postol has what it takes to really still make a dent. But he's got to get the opportunity, and the only way you get that opportunity is by forcing it sometimes. And I think he needs to come back and get into some kind of an eliminator, because it's a shame, because he is deserving of this spot. Jose Ramirez is number 2. Yes, he lost his unified title, but he didn't lose by much to Josh Taylor. And Postol's been in there with Josh Taylor and should have got a better score when he fought Taylor. But, he still fought his ass off in a good fight against Josh Taylor and went the distance. And he's been in there with guys like Terrence Crawford and stuff. So, Postol's still a very good fighter. He just got to get the opportunity, and I hope soon he gets an opportunity against somebody, because he's really deserving of it. He's a good fighter still. He proved that against Jose Ramirez, and in my opinion, he's got nothing else to prove. But again, he's got to get some opportunity to get himself, because he's obviously a bad matchup for people, and he kind of is with that whole combination. He's not a big name, but there aren't a lot of big names at 140, so why not take the chance and go after it? But we'll see what happens. But I really hope he comes back sometime soon in the first quarter of the year, because by my mid-year top 10s, if he still hasn't fought and he's still not scheduled, he's going to drop out, because he'll be approaching close to a 2-year layoff. He's getting close to a year and a half right now in February, and I really hope he just at least comes back and shakes out some rust, and then maybe in the second half of the year he can get into some kind of final eliminator to set himself up for a potential title shot. And it might be his last one. So we'll see what happens. But that's it. That's the 2021 year-end top 10s, continuing with my number 5 junior welterweight in the world right now at 140 pounds, Viktor Postol. I hope you guys enjoyed it. True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.